The steam iron. You will be using an iron in class quite often. It is an important tool when sewing. It helps your stitches to become part of the fabric, and it helps you create sewing lines. I've turned the iron off so I can show you better. The bottom part is called the sole plate. It needs to remain very smooth so that the iron glides over your fabric. On the side, you'll see a clear area. That's the water tank. It shows you how much water is in your iron. The dial in the middle is the heat control, and that is dependent on what type of fabric you are using. On the front of your iron, you're going to see two buttons. The little clouds are for steam, and the little lines are for a spritz of water. On the top, there is a hinged area, and that is where you refill the water. There's a hole that goes down, and then the water that you put in will show on the water tank. The resting position should never, never, never be down. Always place your iron pointed up, never down, always up. You need to fill the iron before you use it, and to do that you would unplug the iron. Pop up the water reservoir using regular sink water and a measuring cup. Just carefully pour it into the hole. Check the side of the iron. There will be a maximum indicator, and make sure you don't overfill it. Then snap it closed, and it's ready to be plugged in. Place your iron in the up position, plug it into the outlet, and allow it about a minute to heat up. If you use the iron too quickly, water will spew out of the bottom and make a big mess. It's not going to be harmful, but it can be a little scary. To test the heat, you just rub the iron on the ironing board and then place your hand on top to see if it's warm. Once the iron is ready, you're going to place your item on the ironing board and smooth it out with your hand first. That way you're sure that you're not putting more wrinkles into the fabric with the iron. Pick up the iron, place it down, and move it back and forth on your fabric. It's just that simple. If you want a shot of steam, just press the button with the little cloud, and steam will come out of the bottom of the iron. It will make your fabric very smooth. Now in this sample you can see that there's an extra line that's called a crease. Sometimes they're a little difficult to get out, and you might need to use a little spritz of water. You put the point of the iron right down the crease and push the button with the little lines, and that will put some extra water right in that spot, and then when you iron it, the crease should be gone. You will rarely use the spritz of water in class, and the steam should be used sparingly. The more steam you use, the more water you will have to put in the iron. Notice I place the iron up. I never put it on the counter. I try to always keep it on the ironing board. Now in the class, we keep our iron plugged in, but there is an auto shut off on the iron. If you see a flashing red light, That means the iron has shut itself off. To restart it, all you have to do is place it in the down position and then back in the up position. And you will see the light is now solid. It's telling it that it is time to wake up and get started. You still need to wait for it to heat up, probably a little less time, and then you're ready to